We just got the opening date for Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Hollywood a couple of days ago, and today I'm going to be telling you guys how to get exclusive access to the land before anyone else does. Let's jump right into it. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Exploring Attractions. My name is Scott, and you're watching your stop for all things theme park and attraction related. If you guys are new here, consider subscribing down below with those bell notifications on, and leave this video a like at the end if you enjoyed it. As always, you can find all of our social media down below in the description as well. That's right, everybody. I told you I'm going to let you know how to get exclusive access to Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Hollywood before anybody else does, before the opening date in February. Today, Universal announced that they would be having past member previews. Now, this was something rumored that was going to happen, that they would have past member previews, but there was no confirmation or anything like that. We now have the dates and exactly when those reservations and when those time slots are going to be available for you to book. And like I predicted, this is like the first couple weeks of February. Now, dates are going to range from January 29th till February 11th. Those are some of the days that you will be able to get exclusive access to the land before anybody else. And while they haven't released an actual calendar yet, I'd assume that it's going to be every single day, but they could do it the Secret Life of Pets way, where they have it only 3 days out of the week. And now, of course, it is kind of hard to compare it to Off the Leash in Super Nintendo World, because with AP previews, everybody was able to make them, but nobody was actually able to attend them other than the first couple days due to the park shutting down right after. So we don't really know the crowd level difference. Like I've said before though, Super Nintendo World is going to have a huge demand when it first opens up, so you can expect those reservations to go fast. But exactly how are you going to make them? Well, that's on January 5th at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. Now, I'd be keeping an eye out for the Universal socials, because typically they tweet out and post the link to where you can actually make the reservations during these AP previews queues that they put up. So make sure to have your notifications on for all of the Universal Studios Hollywood social media accounts to click that link at 1:30, no earlier, unless you want to be missing out on some of the time slots. You want to make sure that you're in that page at 1:30, and they may even have like a holding queue to where you can actually go to the link already and just be waiting in there. I don't assume that the website's going to crash or anything. I think Universal does a little bit better job than Disney does with their virtual queue and just them making reservations and stuff like that. So I don't think that the website will crash. I don't think you have to wait for that, but I do think that you have to be on the page at 1:30 and no later than that if you do want one of those earlier days. I know I'm targeting January 29th because that will technically be the first official day that any people get to, go into the land, but at the same time, that's exclusive access as a pass member myself that we get as far as perks go compared to just the general public visiting the parks. And that's why I always recommend getting yourself an annual pass to Universal Studios Hollywood. And there was one other confirmation that I wanted to talk about as far as the world goes, and that is, of course, the fact that you will not need any advance reservation when the actual land opens up on February 17th. You won't need any advance reservations or any time slot to get into the land, as long as it doesn't hit capacity. Once it hits capacity, then you will need a timed entry in which you can make it via the app, similar to what they do with Off the Leash up in the upper lot. But as of right now, it's just first come, first serve. You don't need no virtual queue. You don't need any of that. As long as the land's not at capacity, you can walk right in whenever you want once it opens up on February 17th, which is kind of awesome. Anyways, everybody, that's going to do it for today's quick video. I just wanted to come on here real quick and let you guys know how you can get your exclusive access to Super Nintendo World, which is officially opening on February 17th, but is opening up for a past member preview on January 29th. And we want to know what you're most excited about for Super Nintendo World, so let us know down below in the comments section. Anyways, everybody, my name is Scott, and you've been watching Exploring Attractions. Positivity is key, and most importantly, remember to keep exploring. Peace out, everybody.